Room is probably a movie that you've heard mentioned if you've been paying attention this award season, but also a movie that not many people have actually seen. It stars Brie Larson and Jack Tremblay, who play a mother and son who are being held against their will in a room by this guy who abducted Brie Larson's character when she was 17. Yeah, this movie has got some pretty heavy subject matter. Jack Tremblay plays Larson's 5-year-old son who has spent his entire life inside this room. It's a pretty interesting idea that I've never seen portrayed on screen. All this kid knows is what is inside this room, and what he sees on a crappy TV that they have, so his entire perception of reality is warped. It's a really complex role for such a young actor to portray. This movie is an emotional roller coaster, and one particular scene is more intense than anything else I saw in 2015. Every response that this movie tries to invoke in the audience, whether it's fear or happiness, completely works. I've mentioned before that the praise or blame for a child actor's performance lies heavily on the director. The director of this movie is Lenny Abrahamson, who also directed the 2014 movie Frank, which I really enjoyed. This guy coaxed out such a great performance from Jack Tremblay in this movie, and in a lot of ways, Jack's character is the lead. He's the narrator, and most of the film is from his point of view. It's insane to me that Quvenzhané Wallis can get an Oscar nomination for Beasts of the Southern Wild, but this kid gets snubbed. I think that his performance here was better than a lot of the adult male actors who were nominated, and if he doesn't implode like child stars so often do, he's got a bright future ahead of him. But it's hard to say that just one of these actors did a great job, because it's really how they acted off one another that was so great. Their chemistry made the story so believable. So when I say Jack Tremblay did great in this, I'm gonna say that Brie Larson was phenomenal. There's a reason that she is a shoo-in for Best Actress this year, and I think anyone who sees this movie will have no doubt that she fully deserves it. What casting director saw her in 21 Jump Street or something and thought, she's perfect for this part? Not me, but to be fair, I haven't seen everything she's done. All I'm saying is that this is a breakout role for her. She was great, and hopefully she keeps up the good work. Now I'm gonna get a little off topic for a second. I was watching Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update, and Michael Che was complaining about the Oscars, and how they nominate films that nobody sees. He specifically names Room and Brooklyn. This really annoyed me. Was he suggesting that we should nominate movies based on how many people see them? So we should nominate Ride Along 2, because it's doing great at the box office. Nobody's forcing you to watch the Oscars. If you want mindless popcorn movies that sold a lot of tickets to win the awards, then watch the People's Choice Awards. I know that was off topic, but I just thought it was funny that he only mentioned Room and Brooklyn, because I can safely say now that those movies were the 2 best movies of the year. Looking at nominees for Best Picture, I would really only feel good about one of those 2 winning. And God, not The Revenant. Please, not The Revenant. I know I prematurely gave away how much I liked this one, but who cares? Room could very well be the Best Picture of the year, thanks in part to 2 fantastic performances from Brie Larson and Jack Tremblay. For all these reasons, I can say that Room fully deserves a score of 94%. Fantastic movie. See it if you can. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.